Commander Shepard. Please select the destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
You see you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Councilor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
I wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. He's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. No, I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close. I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security. Even people from worlds that have gone. I guess it's not just human.
Anything important going on?
You kidding? We got more of them back. But that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Thought things were relative.
Well, compared to millions across...
Must have you doing...
Yeah, already allocated the bulk.
You got loved ones?
Somewhere.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just... And at the moment, that means creating you.
It was Udina.
Yeah. He suspects...
Find anything in...
Yeah, ain't no... Near as I can tell.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the Council is already in session.
Councilors, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any Council homeworld.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests.
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers. Prothean? What is it exactly? We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort. And this is capable of destroying the Reapers? So it would seem. It's immense and intricate. This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed. It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And Udina's right. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planet must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will.
Commander, Paladin's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the war summit. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could...
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Paladin's largest moon. Good luck, Commander. There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you.
Well, that went well.
The Council. All I can think is, I've always loathed that. If we don't figure out something, maybe...
I know what I'm gonna do.
Humanity is as feared as... I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds. I'll institute a draft.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. The Reapers are destroying stuff. We have a handful of quantum entanglers.
What's your read on the Council?
Council is a shield. Frankly, it's good.
You're a Citadel counselor.
With Parliament, rest assured. I know I can move mountains. Do not.
That sounds like you...
You need a character as our armada, but leave that part to me. I will lean...
Did you know a lot of people on it?
Many. I must know. I required a second VI just to track all.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Commander Shepard! Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions. Commander Shepard, Khalifa been seen in Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for her. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalifa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feed, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in help. Something like that. Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it. But I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy? I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion. It was peaceful. But was it? Really? They'd rather believe in this than faith. I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth is some kind of... Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this. So, you still want to go? Hell yeah. Bud, you were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're going to have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes. Glad to hear it. I'm going to head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me. Maybe I'll do that.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Welcome to Certa.
Thank you for coming to Certa. How can we help you? All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
Certa is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Ward, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Keep doing what you're doing with Alliance R&D. We need our best minds at work, giving us every advantage possible.
I'm a field doctor, Commander, not a research scientist. Eden Prime, the Battle of the Citadel, defeating the Collectors. We've been through too much together to let it end now. Let me serve on the Normandy. Please, Commander.
Hackett and the Alliance need you right here.
Very well. Be careful. Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, and please be sure Joker takes his medication. He can be so forgetful.
Commander Shepard, I'm Edge Physician Dr. Claude Michel. It's a pleasure to meet you. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured.
We're fine now. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't...
How are your medical supplies?
We're well stocked now. I'm afraid I'll have to speak with C-Sec about it.
With a center of this size,
We've got 12. It can be overwhelming, quite different.
we could use a doctor of your caliber on the Normandy.
I'm honored you'd consider me, but I do have responsibilities here.
The Normandy may be the key to winning this war. If we fail, all could be lost. You'd make a huge difference out there with us. More than you can ever do here.
Well, our staff is excellent. The Presidium would be in good hands. I'll pack my bags and tell Dr. Errington she's received the promotion.
I'll see you on the Normandy, Doctor.
See you there. I just need to make a few more preparations.
Patient stable for now.
Touch and go. Good work, Dr. Fraley.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better. That's all. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay. I better get back to it. I'll see you soon.
Welcome, Commander Shep. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Where and why?
But you're on the Normandy, right? I thought Doc.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allard, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you wanted an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battlespace. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that, or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofit.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI, fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrade. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds...
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened.
Theories are all we've got.
I'm trying to get this. I'll bypass the camp.
That's good, I like.
Unfortunately, we don't have a...
Then build a lot.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help. We need to keep hitting the Reaper.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, think of it as a giant armada. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the...
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson...
I understand.
Good. Then make...
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Commander, come to check on your new...
Just wanted to see how you were...
Still trying to get my bearings. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Fission Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny mass effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military?
My family didn't... I served my... Although, I'm sure...
I'm surprised you're working.
Oh, being here on the North and just flagging your messages and managing...
You worked in Alliance?
Yeah, and then network. It's an exciting chat.
Where are you from,
A
originally?
colony in the terminal. My parents, if they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Hello there, Commander.
How are you settling in, Doctor?
Good. I've been busy restocking supplies and running diagnostics. It's nice working alone in a fresh lab. I get to set up everything just the way I want. Anyways, now that you're here, I'd like to examine you.
Do you have concerns about my health?
You have an extensive number of cybernetic implants.
I died. Cerberus spent a fortune bringing me back.
I know. I just want to make sure everything checks out. It'll take no time.
It doesn't hurt to be safe. It won't hurt, will it?
No, nothing invasive. I just need to run some implant diagnostics and take readings of your immune system. It looks like your implants have a synthetic protein overlay that's allowed your body to integrate them quite nicely.
Must be from the procedure I had done to help heal my scar.
Must be. I bet that wasn't cheap. Thank you for indulging me. Everything looks fine. May I help you at all?
Do we have enough medical supplies?
Luckily, the med bay. That's fortunate. Who knows how long we'll have to be...
How does working on a military...
It's a completed. I like the diet, but the work day. But you're making a real difference.
Do you have any family?
My parents are on Earth.
I'm sorry.
But my brother is safe on the Citadel. I'll count my blessings where I can.
Just let me know if you need anything.
I will.
Greetings, Commander Shepard.
Huh. What are you?
I'm Glyph, a VI assistant to Dr. Tassoni. I help her sort and catalog collected data. She's asked me to draw your attention to a terminal connected to her information network. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Liara? What is all this stuff?
After you left for Earth, I had the chance to track down the information trader who'd kidnapped my friend. It wasn't easy, but I found the Shadow Broker and took over his information network.
You're running that from the Normandy?
What I can. Not all of the old broker's networks remained intact, but I have agents.
So you took over as the galaxy's most famous information trader?
Notorious might be a better term. At least it means I can help research this Prothean device. It's far too dangerous to use until we understand it.
Did the Protheans actually...
You mean, they wouldn't have... But we really need to find out.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded...
Absolutely. The damage it could cause. People were finally starting to listen before the I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to...
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard. Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about
Very little. Decoding them,
that high?
I'd have killed one.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated...
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
How'd you take out the old Shadow Broker?
It cost me. I had to hire dozens of mercenaries just to storm his lair.
You really wanted him dead, huh?
The broker captured a friend. I swore I'd get him back.
And
I was too late to save him.
what happened when you became the broker?
I made what use of the network I could, but I saved whatever could. The important thing is that I still have data feeds and agents.
What have you been up to since we last saw you?
After the time I saw you, I spent my time. I knew the elusive man was...
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he...
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access. Enjoy your day.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI. The first two,
So what are you asking?
anything from Earth is...
Maybe I can pass.
Seriously? I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive corps regiment.
So what do you think of our SR?
She's incredible. There's one nice thing I can say about that, Cerberus, I mean.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chuck was contacting me, asking me to help with you. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened. I didn't trust that it was. Also, as an officer of the Alliance,
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents, happy to report that both visited the SR. That's it. Jessica is mine.
Do your job.
Pretty much. I noticed you.
Hopefully that means.
The IES stealth system.
And that means.
We should be, all in all, the Normandy is...
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit.
AI.
Yeah, but I saw through. And then there were the problems.
You never expressed any skepticism.
I figured I'd better play it.
None taken.
But Joker seemed to...
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir. Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant.
Sorry to just jump in, Commander.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega.
So what's happening with our supply?
Alliance procure. I can network to Citadel.
When I network to
It does cost more.
So you're my shuttle.
I wasn't assigned. I was overseeing. My experience, especially given
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics. About 10 years. I love the drive.
So you can...
Yeah. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted. I love the drive.
So,
Yeah. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit.
what happened to the M44?
To afford mobility after the Reaper invasion. Those last...
The Kodiak.
Good eyes, Commander. It's got an upgrade for quick drop. She flies like a brick. That's why you need it.
You were stationed on Earth.
I'm an only child. The collectors took out the whole colony.
Do you maintain this armor?
I share that. Though I believe the only...
You know you love the show.
Now you get off the elevator.
Just like the original.
Welcome back to the Alliance.
Keep up the hard work.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, Shep. Same as usual. Non-committal.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out.
Yeah. We're gonna arrest you.
Sounds like... You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what they're... You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel.
Right. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the... Sorry.
That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn...
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
As long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget. Hey again. What's up?
You mentioned the mission you had.
Pretty much what you want the rest of the story.
Or what?
That's about it. Next topic?
You had a hard time.
Hell yeah, but I get it.
We'll get back.
I know.
Maybe no more.
No promise. Besides,
You got family back?
yeah, an uncle.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah,
No dad?
he's there. I would like to find that out.
I take it you...
Yeah, I caught up with him on Earth a few. Just don't tell him I said.
What's with you and the nickname?
It's just my way of remembering. Some people just don't match their names, you know?
So, I'm a local.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but this...
I'll talk to you later.
You bet. Commander. You know, I had my doubts, but after years of ignoring your warnings, they're doing everything they did. They me so. Well, let me know. Commander.
Commander?